The studio clock hit midnight when Ethan leaned back in his chair, the neon glow of the on-AIR sign bleeding into the glass window. His voice carried smoothly across the frequency, confident, dismissive. Another night, another myth. Tonight's gem, a so-called cursed song supposedly written by a man who claimed the dead whispered the melody to him. They say playing it invites those whispers into your world. But here, we deal with facts, not folklore. He chuckled, flicking switches on the soundboard, unaware that the static in his headphones was already heavier than usual. The booth hummed with artificial life, monitors flickering, dials glowing faintly red, shadows stretching across the walls. Ethan tapped the keyboard, pulling up the grainy audio file he'd promised to ridicule. His lips curled in amusement. For all the believers out there, consider this a gift. The last broadcast debunks the final ghost story of the night. He pressed play. The first notes slithered through the speakers, a thin, dissonant hum, fractured like something half-remembered from a dream. His headphones crackled violently, forcing him to yank them off. On the glass, the neon reflection of the on-air sign seemed to flicker, though the bulb itself remained steady. The melody deepened, crawling across the room. Ethan's laughter caught in his throat as the soundboard lights glitched, flaring and dimming like the booth itself was breathing. "Cheap editing," he muttered, forcing calm into his tone. But then another voice, faint, buried beneath the song, threaded into the broadcast. It wasn't his. A whisper too close to the microphone, words wet and rasping. "You shouldn't have played it." His pulse hammered. He slammed the stop button. The file ended, silence swallowing the booth. Except the whisper didn't stop. Ethan's gaze darted to the far corner of the studio, swallowed in shadows. The emergency light above the door flickered, painting the room in intermittent bursts of crimson. He leaned forward, gripping the mic with trembling fingers. "Ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties. Stay tuned." His words froze as the static surged again, louder, layered with voices hundreds, whispering in unison, their tones crawling under his skin. He turned toward the glass, where his own reflection now stared back, except the reflection's mouth was still moving even as his stayed shut. The on-air light above him flared blood red, pulsing like a heartbeat. Ethan stumbled back from the console, knocking his chair over,